YouTube, it's your guy, Not Your Average Trucker. Back at it, another video. HappyRun F18. HappyRun F18. Electric dirt bike. 60 volts, 6,000 watts. Wheelie machine. Let's do it. Let's do it. Shout out to HappyRun. Never let me down yet, you heard? First thing I will say is this package was beat to heck. It was beat to heck. I cannot blame HappyRun because I've received multiple packages from HappyRun. They're always packaged well, but this box showed up damaged. So I'm gonna have to put that on the actual carrier, which is FedEx, because it doesn't matter what company I get packages from. FedEx always let me down. But as you can see, you got cord already loose, boxes open. There's no way that you can convince me that someone hasn't already gone through this box. I don't know if they were looking to see if it was something else, and if it was something else, they were going to keep it or what. But this package, hands down, the worst package I've ever received out of the 30 plus e-bikes that I have received. Come on, man. I'm gonna try to lift this thing up. Hopefully we not missing any pieces, any parts. Go ahead and assemble it, you heard? HappyRun F18, 6,000 watts, 60 volts. Proclaimed top speed is, I believe, 44 miles an hour. However, in real world use, I am getting a lot more than that. This is a great looking bike. In the past, I've complained about, a lot of these bikes giving us this black and orange. But this aesthetic actually looks good, man. Looks like my man from the cartoons. What's that, Lightning McQueen? This gives me Lightning McQueen vibes, man. Said before, you have a headlight, tail light, you have turn signals, you have motorcycle brakes. Gives you about 60 miles of range if you're riding it normal. But if you're riding it aggressive, obviously you get a little less than that. High torque, very, very torquey. When they sent me this bike, they asked me if I would do the tilt up function. They was like, can you do the tilt up function? I thought that was hilarious. I took that to mean they wanted me to do wheelies. I was born in the 1900s. I was in high school in the 1900s. I was out of high school when Tupac and Biggie Smalls were still alive. I was already out of high school. So hearing somebody ask me to do the tilt up function was actually pretty funny. However, I am in absolute love with this bike. I do not get paid to say nice things about bikes. I have a lot of e-bikes, but this one has actually grown on me, man. That orange does not look bad in person. Y'all have to excuse the mess. I get boxes every day, and the past, I want to say 8 days straight in Charlotte, North Carolina, it has been raining. So haven't been able to get out and do what I really want to do on this bike, test it out properly. Went for a brief ride yesterday with my son. The trail we normally ride in with a bunch of down trees on the path. I could get over it, no problem. However, my son is 9, so it wasn't really a fun thing to do. And the grass, it was just mud everywhere. I know some people get into these because after all, it is a dirt bike, DIRT. However, I don't like getting dirty. That's not my thing. But shout out to HappyRun. The suspension worked well on my brief ride so far. No complaints, man. The tires held up well. I had to actually ride over a couple of down trees on the path. No complaints about this bike, man. And it even wiped off nice. I tried to wipe it off a little bit before I recorded today. Let's see how many miles I have on this thing now. There's a power switch down here. You have to turn your battery on. I always forget that part. Okay, 7 miles. So 7 miles is what I have on here. And like I told y'all before, you know, in order to start these bikes, you have to, once you power it on, you know, your throttle's dead until you activate the brake. But very, very good bike. Very, very good bike. I've never been a fan of half twist throttles. But apparently some people are, you know. But the good thing about that half twist throttle is they are $13 on Amazon. You get a 3-pin half twist throttle, plugs in right here. Problem goes away. I actually already ordered one. But being that Monday was a holiday, today's Tuesday, I think it's supposed to be here tomorrow, I guess. Maybe I'll make an update video when I have a full twist throttle on this thing. But so far, man, I love it, man. Solid bike, HappyRun F18, 6,000 watts, 60 volts. HappyRun has not done me wrong yet. As you know, I also have the HappyRun G300 SE Ultra. That is a monster too. That also has 6,000 watts. I don't know if it's up here. Yeah, 6,000 watts and 60 volts. I got bored and I painted it white. Well, actually plastic dip. I could peel it off if I wanted to. But this is more my speed right here. But that HappyRun G300 SE, that's the one with the super duper comfortable seat, man. I could sit on that for long rides. Pause, I guess. But anyway, she got Not Your Average Trucker. I'm going to show you a montage of me attempting to do wheelies yesterday and remembering that I was born in the 1900s. HappyRun F18. Currently listed at, let me pull it up. Let me see if I have my phone out here. I believe it was listed at $13.99. And then with my coupon code, you're saving more on top of that. Let me pull it up here. I know I saw it listed. I saw it listed. Why is all this stuff pulled up? Pretty sure I saw it listed. It might have been the Memorial Day sale. But I know I definitely saw that thing listed for $13.99 on like Amazon or something. Give me a second, man. This freaking HappyRun has so many bikes. Gee whiz. They do have a lot of bikes. Use my coupon code. My coupon code works on them all. So again, on their website, I don't know if it's showing up clear. I'm using the Action Pro. On their website, it's showing at $14.99. And then my coupon code, I mean, we can do this live. Let's see. Well, they have a Memorial Day code that's active right now for another $100 off. That'll bring it to $13.99. Likewise, if you add this to the cart and you put my code in, I'm sure that you will make sure I don't accidentally buy this thing. That'd be tragic. But anyway, so much for the real time, man. Let's go add a discount. Let's go not your average tee. Let's see. So we're at $14.99. We put not your average tee in there. Bada boom, bada bing. It went down to, I don't know if you can see it, $13.99. So my code gives you $100 off, and that's free shipping. You cannot beat this for $1,400, man. $1,400, and you got a bike that looks this looks cool in person, man. And I'm an old man. I'm not into NASCAR or, you know, bike racing. But what gets you the most is, see, I'm twisting the throttle. Now they claim this thing only does 44 miles an hour. I guess that's what they have to say for legal reasons. However, as you can see, when I twist the throttle, that thing clearly says 61. So do with that information what you will. And another thing I'll tell you, that this bike comes with a tunable Bluetooth controller. I'm not going to tell you how to do it because I don't want to be responsible if you get it and brick it, because playing with numbers, you know, could also damage your bike. However, yeah, they claim it only goes up to 46 miles an hour. When you can see, I'll twist the throttle, no weight, get 61. And I weigh about 190 pounds. And I will definitely tell you, I think I show it in the video in my riding phase. I did a lot faster than 46 miles an hour on this thing. And I haven't even tuned it yet. But it's your guy, not your average trucker. Beautiful bike. 6,000 watts. 1,400 American dollars. You cannot beat that. You cannot beat that at all. There in 2026, there's no reason to be out here. If all you're looking for is a pit bike, there's no reason to be out here spending $4,000 and $5,000 on bikes, unless you just have an obscene need for speed. Because I mean, I have this $5,000 Arctic Leopard here, and I have another $6,000 bike in the basement. But you know, those are 84 volts, totally different class. But if you just want something to get around on, you can't beat it, man, at all. Not your average trucker. Coupon code not your average T. $1,400 bike. Look at that display. Headlight, tail light, signal light, wheelie monster, even for somebody almost 50 years old. Y'all be easy.
Lifting the vehicle speed limit. Boot normally. Switch the gear to third gear. And now we're going to look at the velocity. This is the speed we set at the factory. Third gear has 20. Shut down. Turn this around again. Screw to the bottom. Then press our power button again. Now an E002 will appear here. A fault code will appear after about 15 seconds. It will all jump to 0. It has been debugged. Now it all turns to 0. That's it. Now let's look at the speed. Commissioning completed.